Thank you, and Assalamu alaikum. It says in the Quran, chapter 49, verse 13, "We created you from a single pair of male and female, and made you into nations and tribes, that you may know each other." And it's really by involving ourselves in these different communities and really getting to know each other that we can understand our differences, but much more importantly, our similarities. I've got a little boy called Asim here, who's 7. He's also in the audience tonight. He came back recently from his sponsored spelling contest. Unfortunately, he raised a particularly rubbishly small amount of money, mainly thanks to me, and he was very disappointed. He wondered why he hadn't raised more from his family. And I had to explain to this little boy that all of his extended family was overseas, unlike all of his friends. But he had learnt in madrasa something different. He said, "But I've got a big family. All of the Muslims are my brothers and sisters, and everyone else is my cousins. My family is huge." The only problem I had to tell him was that this huge family didn't choose to sponsor him. But I wonder if we as adults really live up to these universal messages that we teach our children. Within my work in Islamic relief, I've come across, alhamdulillah, many generous donors who were generous to orphans in South Africa and overseas, particularly to the orphans we support in Gaza. In Gaza, almost all of the children we support are Muslim, because almost all of those in need there are Muslim. But in South Africa, it's different. Almost all of the children we support are not Muslim, because most of the children in need are not Muslim. And I have been asked by some donors, is it possible to just feed the Muslim children? And I have to tell them, no, it's not possible. We can't separate out the children. We treat every child exactly the same. We feed them at the same time with the same food. We are indeed one humanity, albeit of different nations and tribes. And as I have seen with my own eyes, and as I'm sure you will appreciate, it's not